But back to that Kanye. How were you just like in the studio and that or was that like planned or did that just like
Cootie,
unfold?
who's the director of a lot of things at Kanye, he was directing something for me because I got to Hollywood quick, and this was like filming me just out and about.
Yeah.
And then we were going to film me going to talk to Kanye because the album hadn't dropped or whatever. We were sitting in the hotel room, and they're like, "We're trying to get Bernie Mac. We're trying to get these people on the phone to do the skits." And I was like, I'd never done any impressions. I was like, "Fuck it. I guess I'll try it." I just yelled that out. They're like, "Fuck out of here!" And I'm like, "Let's go," because Kanye come to my show before. We've been cool forever.
How did that come about?
Him coming to my show?
Yeah, like how you guys cool?
He was with a group called the World Record Holders, and I knew GLC. We all worked at the mall.
Got it. At the mall?
We all worked at the Evergreen Plaza. So
wow.
So me, GLC worked at Evergreen Plaza. Really Dope worked there.
Yeah.
All those guys worked at Evergreen Plaza with me. I worked at Jeans West, and they worked at I think.
That's hilarious.
I think they worked at
the fucking mall gang.
Yeah. So
meet me at the food court. Yeah. I'll go to Panda Express after our shift. Watch out.
Comedy took off for me, and then those guys came. Then I got a record deal. I was signed to Def Squad for a minute, and
oh wow, shit.
And Kanye called me one day. He's like rapping on the phone for maybe literally 5 hours, and I'm like, "Oh, you sound good. You're gonna do good." And he's like, "Yo, I want to put me on literally." And I'm like, man, I didn't have no fucking pull. I'm like, I wish I could. He raps better than me.
Right.
And,
barely got on myself.
Did he do that with Seth Rogen, where he had Seth Rogen in the back of a limo? And he rapped like a full album to him.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like he's always hustling like that.
Probably his, but by then he's Kanye. At
Right.
Set the set at the time.
Yeah.
But this is like us just grinding, and then he was gearing up for most anticipated album. They just do that on MTV. Who's dropping, and they follow you around, and then we just went to the studio that day, and I did all the skits that day, and it just.
And the Bernie Mac impression, did you know you could do one?
No.
You never even fucked around watching.
No, that's why it sounds like Cedric the Entertainer at first. Dude, it sounds like the Boo Boo Bears. It sounds like, what's the
said,
hey, Boo Boo. It sounds like that at first.
I said, wait, I thought Cedric the Entertainer did that. No, I thought Bernie Mac did that. They both ran through my mind.
Yeah, then the more I got into it, the more I was in there, and I was like, oh, I can do voices. But I would always.
So you now that unlocked like impressions for you in general, you think?
Well, what I was told was that when I'm on stage, whenever I'm talking about any of my family, I do the impression of them at the time. So I've always done it, but never thought myself as
never realized it.
I never did it in any celebrities.
Right, you were doing people
that.
You knew. Yeah,
like the easy people, the DMX is one everybody else did, but never like where I took my time. And plus watching these masters, the Ari Spears, Jay Farrows, Cool Bubba Ice, just those guys who just really good at it. I didn't want to get into it. It's like, yo, I don't play in that arena. I'm just fucking funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. I'm like, so I put that up there with the musical comics.
Right.
Like that's what they do.
Yep.
And this is what I'm. Red Fox.
Right.
So, but it was a great experience. I'm glad I did it. Even the voices with the kid, the little Jimmy and all that, just was talking like, hey, can I get my degrees? When I just was, honestly, if you listen to the album again, Lil Jimmy sounds different from Skit.
That Skit, yeah.
but I found I really sound like a child was like at the end. Of course, because I didn't know where we were going with it. We were just doing shit.
That's wild,
so,
man.
That he did dope, though. He put on the Grammys and stuff like that. It was unreal.
There should be a movie of like, everybody who's worked at that mall and then everywhere they went. I mean, you all, like, the fact that everybody worked at the mall and all had like success in different fields.
Leon Rogers is on the radio in Chicago. Who else?
That is wild,
Cassandra, she's like this huge, about to be a fucking astronaut, huge in the
dude, I'm telling you, we need a documentary about what's the name of
space construction worker?
Yeah, she's crazy.
Construction worker. Fuck you. This guy's not impressed by astronauts. They're the most impressive people on the planet Earth.
I think I could be an astronaut. I think I could. If you just strap me in a fucking rocket and send me, Bezos just did it. What's Bezos training?
Bezos training.
He didn't do anything out there.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm trying to
You're not an astronaut.
Bezos training is that rich white people have been told that aliens are coming. So they're testing going.
They're getting ready.
Yeah.
They're getting ready.
And everyone's like, oh, they're just spending
ready.
money. No, they're like, fuck this. We're out of here.
Yeah.
Watch Diddy try. Everybody's going to get the call.
Yeah.
That's why they called Kevin. Kevin said a test because they need somebody to entertain them while they're there. They're putting together.
He'll fit in there nice and small and they'll entertain me.
Iron Man. They're putting the team together. And they're going to take them. So you guys you better get used to your astronaut suits.
You just finished up another video here on KFC Radio, so click subscribe. If you've watched it all the way through, you know that you like our content. You know you're going to watch more of our content in the future. So click subscribe now, and it'll just pop up on your YouTube. You won't miss anything.
It is free. I promise you that.
$0.
Free for you, great for us.
Click it.